he's stuck in the mud area, and he's gonna freeze up in there. So I'm very happy with it. So we're happy with the deal. All parties involved, and let's go get it.
He told me earlier today that it's personal for him. Usually it's not, but this one is personal. Is it personal for you too?
Certainly, for the time that comes around, it's always a little bit personal. Whether it's personal with the opponent, it's personal with something. There's always someone saying something. There's always something going on that makes it a little bit more personal. So it's definitely a bit more personal than usual. But for me, like I said before, I'm a veteran now. I've been almost in every damn weight division. I've been in every combat sport at all levels. So it can be anything to me now. It's just I'm going to get in this cage and maul this man, and that's it. So.
I understand that you can't speak about Brooklyn because there's still some pending litigation. I respect that. I was just wondering, because I had a debate with Chael about this recently, about the genesis of your issue with Khabib. And my point of view was that you saw what happened to Artem, and that obviously bothered you, as you said, loyalty. Is that he disputed that claim. Could you tell us what is the genesis of this issue with Khabib from your point of view?
No, that's certainly Artem has been in my, many people, right, Ariel, they come around me and they can't last around me and around this lifestyle, around this fight, around the true fight game and true fight preparation. If it wasn't for Artem giving me all of himself, I wouldn't be where I'm at. He was the one that was able to step inside that octagon with me and help me prepare for bouts. Even backstage, he was able to help me prepare for bouts. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have been able to reach the level that I needed to reach to get to this level that I'm at now. So Artem has done a lot for me over the years, and that's it. That was certainly a big turning point. And the fact they're from the same place, and the fact that they're both there for fight week, and I had helped Artem for that current fight where he was supposed to fight Bruce Leroy, and he put in a lot for that camp. He was in phenomenal condition, and then when it all happened, and I knew what was going down in his hometown in Russia, it was a low move. And then the fact that the other guy, the Chechen guy that was there, it was just low. I felt. So that was it. So as the fight gets closer, I get colder. So that's it. Now I'm a little bit chilly. Just.
Did it feel like when you brought up Vladimir Putin and Dagestan Chechnya, his father, did it feel like he was getting a little rattled, that you were getting in his head?
I don't really care about him rattled from a verbal standpoint. I'm going to rattle him with my fists and many other weapons I have in my locker. So that's how he's going to be rattled. As far as all those other comments, I'm simply stating fact on certain issues that are close to him. I've spent time in Russia. I've spent time with Artem. I've spent time around these good people. And I know the situation, and I know this fake respect that these people carry. And then when it's put before them, and you see what happens. So rattle this, rattle that, I don't care. I'm going to rattle his brain on October 6th.
The general consensus seems to be that if this fight goes past the second round, it's his fight to lose. He's going to outwork you, wrestling, cardio, things like that. Have you heard these pundits? Have you heard this analysis? And what do you make of?
I mean, I've heard it before. I've been tired in there. I've been everything in that damn cage. So I'm a veteran. I'm experienced. Let's see. He better not hope he doesn't get tired himself. He better not hope the tables don't flip. You know what I mean? So let's see how he feels after eating a few shots. Because a man gets weak when he gets hit by me. I feel it every day. I believe KO. Devastating KO. So I hope it's not too early, to be honest. I believe I will clatter him. He will crumble. I don't believe they can take a smack. So I mean, a lot of people think the fight hinges on whether he can take a smack, like whether he'll have the chin of a Diaz or maybe the composure of a Mayweather. But I don't think he has either of those. I think he reacts like a novice, and I think he's a man with a glass chin that just hasn't been cracked yet. He's been cracked a little bit, but not by a sniper rifle. So I hope he absorbs it, and then I'm gonna maul him, and then let's see what he's talking. Let's see who's having a conversation in there. Let's see who's doing the talking. So that's what's gonna happen.
Conor.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is a little bit more than defend my title, more than fight for the title. This is more than like fight in many even bigger show. This is a little bit personal for me, of course, and I want to make this guy pay. This guy gonna pay about everything, what he say, what he did, and it's like 5 days. I'm very happy. We're here now, and we're very close, and I'm not underestimating this guy. I know this guy has good timing, good boxing. And, it's like if you watch about his conditioning, about his wrestling, about his grappling, about his heart is very important because all the time when someone close with him, he tap all the time. Like when you go inside the MRI machine, they give you something. They give you something like, hey, you feel, if you feel something like panic or something, you have to put, It's like you can touch. This is like this. When you're on top of him and when he tired, he all the time tap, And he tapped 4 times already on his 30 years. And for number 5, he can tap easily, And he have good whiskey, like he say. He have good money, like he say. And he think this is legacy. He think, it's like when cage close, I'm going to be very close all the time and make this guy tap. First of all, make him tired, and after make him tap. This is my plan.
Khabib, after the press conference in New York, Dana White called it the darkest press conference that he's ever been a part of. And at times, it got personal, talking about politics, talking about your manager. Do you feel at any point he crossed the line? Did it get uncomfortable for you at any point?
Hey, listen, I'm not politics, I'm professional athlete. If you have problem with my manager, you can talk with him. Why he need to talk with him? Like he tried to catch me or something like this. He never catch me. He can fight with my manager. My manager 100% gonna choke him, And he's black belt from Hansa Gracie, And if you have problem with my manager, talk with him. And, I don't have a problem with his manager or with his father or with someone. I have problem with him. I have problem with him. I'm gonna fight with him, and talk with me. Like he tried to go inside my head. But this head too big for this one. This head too big. This head feel nothing. Inshallah, this Saturday, brother. This Saturday, I'm gonna move this guy. This is my big dream becomes true.
Did you feel different about him going into that press conference as you do now? In other words, did it raise the stakes for you? Did it make it more personal? Did you leave that press conference feeling even worse about Conor?
Yeah, you know what interesting?
Yeah.
He sent for one guy a direct message, and my very good friend close with this guy. He sent him message, hey, if you have something for Khabib, like crazy picture or something, please send me. I'm gonna send you 10,000. This guy tried to be ready on press conference, but he forget. After press conference, after 2 days, someone gonna close cage. Someone gonna go close cage. What you gonna do inside the cage? When you use a lot of drugs, when you use marijuana, when you use this, what's name is like cocaine, like when you use your whiskey, when you're drunk like this, how you wanna fight 25 minutes? How you wanna fight with this like crazy opponent who wanna take it like kill you, And now he tried to be ready on press conference, but for press conference this is not important, This is not important part. Most important when cage close. This show his weakness, for me. It's like it's crazy, like a little bit funny too, He sent a lot of guys like message, hey please give me something for Khabib. I wanna use in press conference like this, like I'm gonna give you 10,000. I have screen how he talk with it, But it's okay. It's okay. He can do whatever he wants. Maybe he think everybody prostitute like him and everybody have crazy picture like him. Maybe, it's like we have to tell him, hey, I'm not prostitute like you. Relax. Dana needs to start to kiss his This is what Dana needs, and that's it. Because how Dana can say, hey, where's Conor belt? He don't know what happened last 2 years. Max Solo, how many times Max Solo defended his title? How many times Max Holloway defend his title? Like, you forget, like, 2 years, if you don't fight, UFC gonna strip your belt and UFC lightweight division have to move. Dana, forget this. Hey, UFC have fighter named lightweight champions. Now we talk about where's Conor belt. He loses this. Except this guy, he lose his belt. He lose his mind, you know. Not only belts. Like 5 days. 5 days we have to wait, and after we will see who is the real champ, who is the real king, and who is the real Burger King.
Is part of your goal, part of your mission on Saturday to retire Conor? Do you not want him to fight after Saturday night?
I don't think about it.
You just want to win?
Yes. Not just win. Smash.
Submit him, you said.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash everything. Submit, beat, heart, mind, everywhere.
And what do you think you'll say to him while you're doing that?
Because this is more than fight. This is more like personal, you know.
What do you think you'll say to him?
Who said this?
No,
I don't understand the question.
While you're fighting him, what do you think you'll say to him while you're fighting him, while you're smashing him, you said? What do you think you'll say?
Like why I...
No, because sometimes you like to talk to your opponent. Michael Johnson, give up. What do you think you'll say?
With him?
Yeah.
With him. Like, I know, but maybe about give up, we're going to talk because he give up all the time. He give up. I'm going to tell him, hey, don't give up. Let's go. Keep going. We have to go. With you, a lot of Irish people. With you, a lot of Irish people who talk English, but who talk real Ireland language, these guys don't support you, but it's okay. You can give up. You know,